She was pale, sweat slicked her forehead, and still she limped beside them, each step slicing through her like glass. "Come on," my brother barked, "it's not that bad." They made her walk. 3 hours, on a broken leg. She was 15, my baby, and they left her to suffer. I didn't shout, I didn't cry, I watched. And 4 days later, they screamed in panic. My parents raised me with discipline, not love. Respect wasn't earned, it was demanded. Obedience wasn't optional, it was survival. But when I had my daughter, I vowed the chain would end with me. She was my light, my softness in a world that had none. They didn't like that. They said I was spoiling her, said she needed toughening. I tolerated their words until their actions bled through. It started with a call. They were watching her for the weekend while I worked an emergency double shift. "She fell," my brother muttered, being dramatic. "You should talk to her." I rushed home, found her on the couch, legs swollen, bruised, trembling. She didn't look at me. She just whispered, "It hurts." I asked if they took her to the ER. "She's fine," my mother said, folding laundry like nothing happened. "Just a sprain," my father chimed in, eyes on the TV. "She refused to move," my brother added, "so we told her she had to learn." That's when I felt it, the shift. Something inside me snapped into clarity. Not rage, something colder. A line had been crossed, one we wouldn't come back from. The hospital confirmed what I already knew. Broken fibula, displaced. The doctor looked at me like I was the monster. "Why was she walking on this?" he asked. I just nodded, jaw tight. She won't again. I held her hand through the cast, through the tears, and as she drifted into sleep that night, I planned. Not revenge, retribution. Step 1 was silence. I didn't call, didn't return messages. Let them believe all was well. Step 2, legal. I filed for emergency guardianship override. No unsupervised visits, no contact. I documented the medical report, the bruises, her statement. The social worker believed me. The lawyer moved fast. Step 3, exposure. My parents ran a small daycare, home-based, licensed. I sent in a complaint anonymously, then another, and another. Neglect, inappropriate discipline. I didn't lie, I just let the truth breathe. They always prided themselves on their tough love. Now they'd explain it to the licensing board. Day 4 was execution. I drove to their house, alone. My daughter was safe, asleep at my sister-in-law's. I rang the bell calmly. My mother opened it, her eyes confused, then smug. "Ready to talk like an adult now?" she asked. I smiled. "I'm here to say goodbye." She blinked. "Excuse me?" I stepped inside. My father looked up from his recliner, surprised. My brother stood by the kitchen, drink in hand. I took out the folder, dropped it on the table. Custody revocation, witness affidavits, hospital photos. My father's face drained. My mother's mouth opened, then shut. "That's fake," my brother said. "You're bluffing." "Check the date," I said. "It's already filed." They flipped through pages. Then the real bomb. I also sent everything to the state board. Licensing, IRS, you name it. They paled. "You think you're some kind of saint?" my mother snapped. "No," I said. "I'm a mother. That's the difference." And then, right on cue, sirens. Not police, fire truck. A neighbor's trash bin caught fire. Harmless, really, except it spread, fast, to the backyard, to the dry shed my father used to store unregistered propane. Boom! The explosion rocked the neighborhood. Windows shattered. And in the chaos, my parents screaming, neighbors pouring out, my brother yelling for help, I watched from the curb, calm. The fire was ruled an accident. The daycare shut down pending investigation. Their finances? Exposed. Their reputation? Ashes. They still don't know I lit that match. Because revenge isn't about being seen, it's about being felt. They made my daughter walk on a broken leg. Now they crawl through their own wreckage, and I sleep just fine. People ask me if I regret cutting ties, if I miss my family. I tell them this: blood makes you related, loyalty makes you family. And my daughter, she never walks alone again.